Everybody knows that the flying knee technique from Muay Thai is a devastating technique, and nobody knows that better than Frankie Edgar. So of all the people in the world that could get to show me this technique, I just so happen to have Juan Cervantes as a guy who I regularly train with. Juan Cervantes is a top UK Muay Thai fighter, world champion, and recently signed to one championship. Who could be better? So Juan is truly a master of the flying knee technique. He used it to good effect in his last one at UFC Fight and has knocked a whole bunch of guys out on the circuit with it. I couldn't have thought of anybody better to show me this across the world. But before we get into the gym, we're going to go and watch the fight. He knocked out Frankie Edgar. He's setting it up by the move. Frankie Edgar.
He's trying to get one.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Wow.
He's trying to get. I absolutely love the flying knee. It's devastating and it's entertaining. Anyone who can jump, if you've got a decent jump on you, you can make this technique work for you. When it does land, it's a potential knockout. This particular jumping knee is really effective against people who are good with their hands. So if you've got an opponent who's got good boxing, is aggressive, heavy on the front foot, this is a great tool for your inventory. And funnily enough, I know someone just like that. So this particular knee, it's jumping knee with the rear back leg. I like to be loaded on the back foot, heel up like that, so I'm nice and springy. You're just gonna jump vertically as high as you can and just turn your hips slightly in the air. I like to tuck both my heels in like that, just to help the form of the actual knee as well. So in your stance, knees nice and bent, loaded, jump, swivel, boom, and you will land in your opposite stance. Just be prepared for that. Hopefully it won't matter if it lands flush. One more time. Nice and relaxed, knees bent, loaded, jump and swivel, and land like that.
Okay, so we've seen Juan doing the flying knee technique by himself. Now we've got to think about how we train that, because I've got to say, like, there's no way I'm just going to launch in and throw any flying knees right now. So I've brought 3 sets of equipment, or 3 pieces of equipment. I'm wondering how you would train that, because obviously you can't be throwing knees at training partners underneath their jaw.
The unfortunate thing is not something you can ever really try in sparring. You just have to drill it on pads. You can sort of drill it Dutch drills if you trust your training partners.
So we've got the Dutch drill with gloves.
Yeah.
We'll try in a moment. I'll put my gum shield in. How else would we do it? Would we use kick shields? Big ass shields?
I wouldn't use a kick shield for this. It's great for kicks. Not for knees. Just Thai pads or hand pads.
So I've got the hybrid type pad here, the small pad. So we're just going to basically bring it underneath the chin. Yeah. And with a hand pads, would we be using 1, 2?
I'll probably use 2.
Double them up.
Yeah.
Double them up. Okay, so let's try these out.
Yeah.
Let's go one at a time. Which one shall we start with? So we've got the Thai pad, the
Let's start with the Thai pads.
So we're going to go through the ways that we can train the flying knee. I've held Thai pads many times before, but I have never held them for a flying knee. So what's the best way to hold these pads initially when you're just starting to practice this technique?
Similar to an uppercut, but some people like to hold the uppercut very close. I'd hold it.
You're going to hold this out because we're not dealing with a fist, we're dealing with a knee. Okay, so how far up would you start?
It depends, it's about the same height as your chin.
Okay.
But be prepared just to give it a bit of...
you pat it down. Okay, so let's give it a go.
Okay.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Yeah.
Some people, you might see sometimes people will use a hand to come down like this. I sort of do that instinctively. It's almost as if you're grabbing the back of the head as you jump to stop their head moving.
And once more. So.
Do that again.
And I've got to say, like, when you watch the flying knee, it doesn't look like much, but holding the pad, you can really feel the power on it. Like, I mean, that's much worse than an uppercut. Yeah, much heavier than an uppercut.
Once you've got the hang of that, you can start drilling, just putting a left hand from southpaw on, or a right hand from orthodox, or even a left elbow, just so that you're used to landing in your opposite stance as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah. So you jump up, boom, and boom, there.
Okay,
like
let's try that again.
Left hand.
Yeah, so. Do it again. Nice. So, now we go to the hand pads?
Yeah.
Okay. What would be the advantage of going down to the air mitt, the smaller mitt?
Possibly just more accuracy.
More accuracy with a shot. So would we go from punches to this?
Yeah.
So if we were going to go 1-2 and then
Jab, hook, jab, cross hook, something. If you're going to throw a punching and knee combination, you want to get something that might get someone shelled up a little bit, because that's when it can work as well. If someone freezes and shells.
So you're developing the setup.
Yeah.
You're developing the setup. So if we're going to go
jab,
1, 2, 3.
Like that.
Right.
Jump.
Okay. So simple jab, cross, hook, but then as if it was an uppercut, but hold it out for the knee. Okay, great. So, yeah. Yeah.
Then you can put that left hand on the end if you want. There.
Yeah,
Like
lovely. Yeah.
Another thing I like to do is throw it off the body shot sometimes. So left hook to the body, because that can really get people tucked up as well.
So I see. So if I'm in my orthodox stance,
body shot.
Yeah. Okay. So
Jab, cross, left hook to the body, jump.
and again. Yeah.
Jab, cross, left hook to the body, jump.
Now, using the air mitt, I think I'm just more comfortable with air mitt, with hand mitts, but that felt good to be able to switch down fast. So we've gone 1, 2, boom. Yeah. I've got to say, I really like that for that. Yeah. We've got loads of padding, so work very well for that. Okay. Okay, so now we go to the Dutch style. We're talking, we're going to go.
So I'm going to go jab, cross, hook. Always set it up to me when I throw the body shot. And then exactly as we were with the hand pad, jump there.
Okay, so. Again, yeah.
Good, body this time. Body again.
Yeah, beautiful.
Head.
Okay. So this is the part of the video where I really wish that we weren't doing it this way around, because we're going to try and recreate some of the elements of the Frankie Edgar and Cory Sandhagen fight, and I'm getting to play Frankie Edgar.
Done.